Hello, Montreal. Oh. So, yeah, my name is actually Jobrani, and I'm originally from Iran. Thank you. Calm down. You guys are like, whatever, bro, that's your problem. Deal with it. But no, I'm also American. Thank you very much. We're in Canada. You're like, still your problem. Deal with it. No, I'm American. I have the American passport is what I'm trying to say. I have the American passport because, I like to travel. I like to travel because if you only have an Iranian passport, you're not going far. Not a lot of countries that welcome you with open arms these days, right? It's like Syria, Venezuela, and North Korea. That's about it. You're like, Dad, are we going to go to North Korea again for the summer? Yes, son, every summer, North Korea. Until you get your American passport, every summer. You know what's crazy, though? When you get your American passport, it still says where you were born in the passport. So I remember getting my American passport. I was like, woohoo, gonna travel. Opened it up, it said, born in Iran. Oh, come on. That's not gonna help me get around. It's like having bad credit. You know what's crazy? I've never had trouble traveling in any of the Western countries, US, Canada, England. As long as you got your American passport, come on through. You know, I had trouble with some of the Arab countries because some of the Arab countries don't get along with Iran. Some of the Arab countries don't get along with each other. Yet, contrary to what some Americans think, the whole area is not one country. Oh no, I've had conversations with these people. Just bomb the whole goddamn, just bomb the goddamn. You try to explain it, but they're different countries. Then just bomb the whole goddamn. Bomb the goddamn. I was doing shows in Kuwait, and I guess Kuwait doesn't get along with Iran. I didn't know this. I was going through passport control, and the guy saw me coming with my American passport. He's like, oh, American, great. Then he opened up, he goes, born in Iran. Wait. Then he started asking me random questions. He goes, what is your father's name? I go, well, he's passed away. His name was Khosrow. Then he goes, what is your grandfather's name? I go, he passed away a long time ago. His name was Jabbar. Then he goes, you wait, I'll be back. And he walked away, and I started freaking out. Because I don't know what kind of shit my grandfather was into. I think he'd come back and be like, we've been looking for you for 200 years. Your grandfather's a parking violation. It's way overdue. It was $2 billion. You know what's crazy? This is what it is there's good people everywhere. All it takes is one person to mess it up for everybody. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple years ago in Times Square, there was a Pakistani guy who tried to blow up a car bomb in Times Square. And I happened to be in Times Square that night doing a show. And a few months before that, in Austin, Texas, there was a white guy who flew his plane into the IRS building in Austin, Texas. And I happened to be in Austin, Texas that day doing a show. Now, as a Middle Eastern male, when you start showing up around a lot of these activities, you start feeling guilty at one point. I was watching the news. I'm like, am I involved in this shit? I didn't get the memo. What's going on? But the difference is this. Anytime a white guy does anything, no white group comes out and ties themselves to that person. Anytime a Middle Eastern or Muslim does something, a white group comes out, ties themselves to that person, we all start getting profiled. Like when the white guy flew his plane into the IRS building in Austin, Texas, every white group came out. They're like, well, that's one crazy individual. That's a solo act of an individual. When the Pakistani guy tried to blow up a car bomb in Times Square, the Pakistani Taliban came out and took credit for that failed car bombing. Why would you take credit for a failed car bombing? Why would you call a press conference, be like, we just wanted to say, we tried. And furthermore, it is the thought that counts. And in conclusion, win some, lose some. But there's good people everywhere. I love traveling. I encourage people to travel. I've been to the Middle East to do shows a lot, and it's great. Like, I went to Dubai. Dubai was cool. Anyone here been to Dubai? You guys been to Dubai? Anyone? Anyone who's been there will back me up on this. Dubai is obsessed with setting records. With like the tallest building, longest road. Everything is... One guy in Dubai was Maz. Come here, Maz. Come here, Maz. My friend, Maz. This is the roundest building in the world. Wallahi, it's very round. Look, I'm gone, I'm back. Very round, this building. He goes, Maz, a circle 360 degrees, this building 362 degrees. I swear to God, wallahi. I swear to God. They have a mall there, one of the biggest malls in the world, the Dubai Mall. It's so big, there's taxis in the mall. Yeah, you're nodding. You know what I'm saying? I was walking, I heard beep, beep. I'm like, what are you doing here? He goes, I'm going to Zara. It's 3 miles out of my way. Zara, out of my way. And the other thing you notice when you travel outside the US, Canada, you go to other countries in the Middle East or like, Latin America, so you realize sometimes there's no rules and regulations when it comes to certain things. Like I took my 2-year-old son with me to Dubai, and I took him to a playground in Dubai, and I realized fast that there's no rules and regulations on these playgrounds. Because I've taken my son to slides all over the US, and when you put your 2-year-old on a slide in the US, there are rules and regulations. They've sprayed something on the slide to slow the baby down as he goes down the slide. Not in Dubai. I put my 2-year-old on the slide, just, he took off. I went down and go, where's my boy? On the 3rd floor, sir, on the 3rd floor. You take a taxi, you go to Zara, make a left. Yeah. And the other thing I love about doing comedy, you guys, around the world is that we get to laugh at the stereotypes, break some of the stereotypes, but we're all guilty of stereotyping as well. You got to check yourself from time to time. Like I was guilty of stereotyping when I was in Dubai. There's a lot of Indians in Dubai, and a lot of them are day laborers. They don't get paid that well. So it got in my head that all the Indians in Dubai must be day laborers. I'm such an idiot. Of course, there's going to be successful Indians as well. But it got in my head they're all day laborers. I was doing a show that said we're going to send a driver to pick you up. So I went down to the lobby, and there was this Indian guy. And I was like, he's got to be my driver. Because he was standing there like in a cheap suit and a thin mustache staring at me. So I go over, excuse me, sir, are you my driver? He goes, no, sir. I own the hotel. I go, I'm sorry, then why were you staring at me? He goes, I thought you were my driver. Thank you, Montreal. That's my show. Good night.
Pause.
Going on since I was last year, a lot. There's the Iran nuclear deal now, Reza, the Iran nuclear, right? The Iranians and American nuclear deal. It was crazy. Reza, you know what's crazy about the Iran nuclear deal for me? This was crazy. I'm surprised it took us so long to come up with the deal, because Iranians usually, like Middle Easterners, we love a good deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, what took so long? I know what took. You know what it was? I bet you the Iranians were just trying to throw extra crap into the deal. I bet you they were trying to sell stuff that John Kerry didn't even want. You know what I'm saying? We're good salesmen. I know John Kerry was there. Secretary Kerry, listen, we almost have a deal. We are this close to a deal. Listen, I want to give you a deal. My manager, he says no deal. Listen, no nuclear, no problem. No nuclear, no problem. You want a deal? No, you want a deal? Just buy a rug. Buy a rug. Buy some pistachios. Take one for Barack, one for Michelle. Go ahead. John Kerry was confused. He was calling the White House. I'm not sure if we have a deal, but I just bought a Mercedes. I don't know why. I don't need one. I don't drive. So much going on in the world. That kid in Dallas, the nerdy kid, the Muslim kid who made nerdy kid in Dallas decided to get extra credit by making a little clock to take to school, and they arrested him. Not Dallas, it was Irving, right? Texas. In Texas, he took a little clock to school. They arrested him. His name was Ahmed Mohammed, so I understand. The little Sudanese kid. If I'm his dad, I'm like, Ahmed Mohammed, listen, it's okay. You're a good student. You want to make extra credit? No problem. What you do, you make engine. Engine goes zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, zoom is okay. TikTok, not good. TikTok, not good at all. No, that's going to scare the Americans. TikTok, no. This dude made a TikTok. This poor guy, listen, Middle Easterners, Iranians, Arabs, Muslims, we're usually late. We're always like late. This guy was trying to make a clock to help us be on time. Arrested the guy. Poor guy. Middle Easterners, we're always late. Are there any Arabs here? Arabs? Yeah, there you go. They're always late. You guys are always, every time I go to the Arab countries, there was, yalla, 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 yalla. Yalla means hurry. Yalla, Alex means hurry, hurry, hurry. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Arabs are always saying hurry, 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 and they're always late. They're never on time. No one's listening. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Not really. Relax. Don't worry. Have a tea, then we go. Let the tea cool down. Dude, you don't even know, man. Oh my God. It's craziness. So much has happened, right? Bruce Jenner became Caitlyn Jenner, right? I think that's great, man. I think that's fantastic, you know. More power to him. Anybody that has that much conviction and knows with that much that they want to be another sex, that's amazing. Like, I can't even decide what to eat for dinner. Right? You ask me, what do you want tonight? I don't know, we go Italian, we go Indian, we go Chinese, sushi, whatever. This guy was a woman. He's ready. You ask me, hey, you want to be a woman? I go, I don't know, let's have some sushi and discuss. Let's think about it. What's been amazing about this, though, I've been watching, it's been positive news for the LGBT community. It's been positive news for the LGBT. Now, I know right now there's some Persians that are confused that don't know what LGBT means. I guarantee you there's someone in the back. LGBT community, that's a bank, right? The LGBT community bank, yeah. So I'm with HSBC, but maybe I go LGBT. LGBT community sounds really interesting, right? Stands for lesbian, gay, bi, and transsexual. They're still confused. That's what I said. You bi and transaction. Bi, transaction, LGBT community bank. I'm gonna change tomorrow, man. It's been positive news for the LGBT community, and I thought to myself, you know who else needs positive news? Middle Eastern people. Yeah, Iranians, Arabs, Muslims. We really could use some good positive news. I wish instead of coming out as a woman, he would have come out as a Persian. Reza, can you imagine? If former Olympic champion, if he was sitting in that interview with Diane Sawyer, just like, Diane, listen, I gotta tell you something. Ever since I was a child, deep down inside, ever since my first memories, I remember I've always wanted to be a Persian. I mean, my name is Bruce. You can call me Behruz. I used to run 5 miles a day. Now I pray 5 times a day. So much going on since the last time I was here. Gay marriage is legal. Gay marriage is legal. I'm all for it. I think that's fantastic. I think that's great. When it happened, I tweeted. I went on Twitter. I said, congratulations to my gay friends. You can finally get married. Congratulations. An Arab dude tweeted back, Moz, gay marriage is not accepted in our communities. I tweeted him back, like, what are you afraid of? What do you think? They're going to start proposing to you, hairy bastard? Right? What do you mean? Like, walking down the street, a gay guy's going to jump out of a bush. Marry me! Yes, I mean, no, shit. Oh, my God. Yeah, but since they made gay marriage legal, I'm marrying gay guys all the time. Listen, man.
But the election is over, and you know, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see. The economy still, oh my God, that economy is hitting everybody. Hit me hard, it hit everybody hard. I called up my stockbroker the other day. I go, hey man, how are my stocks doing? He goes, you mean your stock? I go, what does that mean? He goes, you have one left. I was like, double down, double down. At least in Vegas, they give you free drinks, right? What I'm saying is, right about now, Morgan Stanley should be sending me a vodka cranberry. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want. Actually, there's one company who's doing really well. ExxonMobil just set a record for the highest profits ever of any company ever. So I'm happy for them. I'm happy that the economy's working for them and the war is working for them. I'm really happy. See, people say it's not about oil. Of course it's about oil. It's about oil. If it's not about oil, why don't we ever get involved with countries that don't have oil? Yeah, why don't we ever get involved with Rwanda or Darfur, the Darfur region, or why don't we ever attack Switzerland, just for fun? They don't expect it. They're all neutral. They're all snooty, right? Oh, we are Swiss. No one would ever attack us, ever. No. We ski all day. We just... I am Swiss on the moguls. Yeah, look at me. Okay, this is great. Look at me. I'm in Switzerland. All right, life is good. No one would attack us. We have no oil. We should just for fun, but we wouldn't because they don't have oil. What do they have? They have like Swiss cheese, which I think is an American invention. That's not really Swiss, but whatever, we'll give it to them. They have Swiss cheese. They have chocolates, Swiss chocolates. They got the Swiss Army knife. You could buy that down the street. You don't need to go attack them, right? That's what I'm telling you. Listen, if you're a country with oil, you will be attacked. You will, yeah, you will. You're all giving it up. You're like, that's right, Maz. It's true, though. It's true. Being a country with oil is like being a drug dealer. You gotta know when to get rid of the stuff.
You gotta look out the window, be like, what, America's coming? Oh shit, flush it down the toilet, flush it down the toilet. Hello, America. Iran no longer has oil. We only have the Iranian army knife. It's a spoon. For rice. We love our rice. We love our rice.